Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. I've been doing a lot of my other series recently, and even though nothing's really happened, as you can see here, I thought, well, I might as well just do a video now, because why not? And I'm gonna give this one shot at getting the Archangel quickly, so I'll speed this up quick, and whatever happens after this I'll probably just wait. Yeah, that's another 1 hour, 11 minutes. So, we didn't get the Archangel still, but there's actually a new Dragon of the Week, which I already have this dragon, but this is the Sparkler Dragon, which is the guy that we got over here during the Light and Shadow Factions event. But for those of you that didn't actually win this guy in the event, then all the power to you, but the combo is actually using the War and Tree Dragons, so it's still a relatively easy dragon to get. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. Yes, pretty good. Good job, me. Good job. But I've actually been leveling up Demi a little bit. He's level 43 already, and he needs 326,000 food per level now, which is a little bit sucky, but he's doing pretty well to kind of carry the team through everything that we need to do. But I think what we'll do first is see if we can continue on with some of these fights, because as it stands at the moment, you can see that these are both level 69 and the dragons that we're hiring are only level 70 max, so you can understand that it's kind of getting a little bit difficult to get any further on this map. I mean, we got completely through the Shadow Island, but it's dealing with all of this now. I love the look of this Star Stripe dragon, though, I have to say. I actually do. But this burns the primary target for 2 turns, which isn't going to do an awful lot. It'll probably take it down to about there. Like, just above where the cloud is. But these fights are going to get really difficult, and I honestly think that the only way we're going to be able to do it is to keep using Dragon Fury Essence bottles. Especially when he does that. I mean, if we do this, there's a chance that we might actually take out the Love Dragon. We'll see. And I'm wondering, is the Love Dragon going to be the same Valentine's Day dragon as last year? I mean, there's nothing wrong if it is, I'm just curious. Because I definitely missed out on getting that guy last year, and I know quite a few people that did as well. I don't know if that would have killed us, but I'm glad it didn't. Like, you can literally see that that's only against 2 dragons, and we are getting, like, destroyed. I mean, these 3 are going to be a slightly lower level, yeah, level 67s instead of level 69s. But it has not been easy to get this far, so far. And they do have the classical, which would be really effective against Lack, so we probably shouldn't use him. We'll try the Agave Dragon, and we'll see how well we do. See, it's gotten to the point where I have to actually start trying to implement tactics now. Ew. I never thought I'd have to do that again. But we might as well just attack with these guys. I mean, if we can get Dragon Fury built up without having to use a Dragon Fury Essence, then that's even better, but chances of that happening are really low, and it taking out the top dragon was really bad for us, because now we have to take a full round of attacks, and then another round, and we're not even going to survive that long. So we're going to have to reset this. This is what the fights are like. It's difficult. Oh, we might as well try him. But if they take out the top dragon just after we wanted to attack it, then we get screwed. I mean, it's like just then, it took out all of those 3, which meant that we had to come back to this guy. So, whenever you have to take, like, above 2 lots of attacks from the enemies, then most of the time you'll just end up dying. And Ben's primary target for 2 turns, so we can deal with this guy now. I want to see how much we can do with our Dragon Fury Essence. Come on, let's spam! Nowhere near enough, as you can see. Absolutely nowhere near. I mean, we're gonna do a decent chunk, but whether we're actually gonna win, that's a whole another story. That's a whole different ball game. We might be able to. We'll see. I think it's gonna be very close. But we just about did it! Yay! You can see we get so much stuff out of doing these fights because they're so high. And here's a celestial dragon. I love that guy. Just look at him. He's so majestic. He's actually lovely. I mean, what else are we going to be using that Dragon Fury Essence stuff for? What better thing to use it on than these fights, right? This is gonna suck taking all these attacks again, but he's stone shielded up, so that's not too bad. How much damage do we do? Yeah, we almost one-shot the light dragon here. I might do a bit of this though. Hopefully, yeah, he should be dead. But we are going to be taking a lot of damage. The Quackalakes doesn't have a level 6 infection, thank God. I want to see how this does. If we can take these attacks, I want to see how much it does back to them. Because we're dead. But I just wanted to see how much I did, because that did an awful lot. I should just use the Fury Ball. My bad. But these fights are so hard now. And if I mess up, or just experiment like I did just then, don't do what I do. Just don't do what I do. But then it ends up where I have to wait an entire day. And now it's gonna put you there, of course. Of course. It's like they're attacking the exact one I don't want them to attack. I don't think they're programmed like that to specifically do that, it's just the way that things are working out. It's just a little bit sucky. This is actually super effective against him. Another round of Dazzling Aura might just be enough. But it's not going to be enough to take out him. It would be enough to one-shot that guy. But would we survive until the next round is the quissel question. And I don't think we would. Thank God I've been doing quite a bit of multiplayer stuff and getting all of those Dragon Fury bottles. Because otherwise this would be very painful. I do want to one-shot this guy. We still might lose this. Especially if he stays alive. Okay, good, he didn't. I thought he had level 2 rock shield on him then for some reason. There we go, we're up to this boss fight now. Oh, and it's a dungeon fight. I thought it'd be like the 2 dragon kind of fights, but no, look at this. Ouch. That is not going to be an easy set of fights to do at all. But I don't even think we can do them yet. So we might as well feed up Demi to level 44. So putting him 4 levels ahead of our Autumn and our our Clay Dragon. That's going to be doing quite a lot actually. And there's quite a few fights that we could do in Diamond 2 that we might as well quick. But I should probably say that I still haven't put out my Crystal Dragon video yet that I've been planning on doing for like, how long now? Like a week? I don't know, I just never got around to it. But I don't know what other dragons I could really do. I know there's all the epics I could go through, but is there anything else specific to this game that anyone needs help with? Like, I actually don't know. What kind of things do people struggle with in this game? Because I struggle with plenty, especially the map fights now. But we might as well just dedicate this to like a whole fighting, battling, all that kind of fun stuff episode, since we barely ever do that. And I did get demoted since I was not home for a couple of days, which is why we're back in Diamond 2 yet again. I mean, I was doing pretty well in the event for the mech dragon, but then I had to leave, so yeah, screw me, right? So now we've got to wait another 3 days to get back into Diamond League 1, and then I have to decide whether I'm gonna risk wasting gems again on trying to get the mech dragon, but I doubt we're gonna be able to get it. I mean, people in Diamond 1, they're all like level 70s and ridiculous. Like, how do you expect me to deal with that? Okay, we can't kill that Empress with just electric, or energy I should say. But I heard about a new dragon game that's apparently out, that's in like proper 3D, not just like a 2D of like Dragon City or this game or anything like that. I don't remember what it is, I don't know how I'd play it, but it sounds interesting. I don't think it's World of Warcraft, I doubt I'd fall for that. So if anyone actually knows what it is, and if anyone knows if it's actually on the Windows App Store, then I'd be more than happy to play that. Because lately it's just been Dragon Mania this, Dragon Mania that, Dragon Mania everything. But that's mostly because the videos I'm putting out are like 50 seconds long, but what can I say? Here we go. It should be the final fight that we have to do for now. And we got some food, we got an energy gem. Apparently that puts us in 4th position, because that's how few people are actually in Diamond 2. And god, I get so many gifts when I leave. I literally leave for 2 days, and then my inbox is just like frothing out like Niagara Falls. That is literally what it is. Just a waterfall of portal gems that I don't use. Look at it! Just a sea of blue. And that's an interesting picture. Arnard. However you say your name. But we'll probably do a couple of the daily missions before I finish up here. But I mean, having the Sparkler Dragon as a Dragon of the Week so soon after the original event happened, like, that must have been in like November, December, surely. But I guess that's up to Gameloft, really. Who knows? And people are thinking that the legendaries are gonna repeat this year, the same as they were last year, so like the Archangel in January, the Skeleton in October, sort of thing. And I'm guessing Reindeer again. But maybe we'll see. Because what happens if instead of doing that, they bring out a different legendary for that month and just like mess with everyone? But, I mean, if they didn't repeat the legendaries, then the people that missed out on it the first time would never get the chance to get it again. So, it seems pretty likely that that's what they do. I mean, if I was a game developer and people missed out on dragons, I'd probably want to repeat it at some point or another, so that everyone didn't scream at me and get angry that I only gave certain people the chance to get it, sort of thing. But that's the main thing, so if any of you missed out on a legendary from last year, or did what I did, where I thought, I'm level 45 and I don't have the common dragons yet, so what's the point in going for the legendaries? Well, maybe this year will be your actual chance for it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh god, we have so many fights to do, but we can't do these ones yet. These ones are still too difficult for us. Actually, we'll be able to do this if we hire a storm dragon. At this point, I'm literally finding any excuse I can to waste the portal gems that I have, because I have so many of them. I mean, the comet dragons are around about the right level for taking on these 3, but the other 2 are kind of falling behind now. That's of no fault of them. That's because I don't have enough food. Because I mean, I could just keep putting money on and buying food, but I would not want to do that. I know quite a few people that do, and all the power to you. Why am I rhyming so much? Who knows? But this Hammerhead is a cool dragon, but there's been like 3 chances to get him in the past, I think. If I remember correctly. But we're actually even going to get Dragon Fury before anything happens in this fight. I didn't even have to hire the Storm Dragon. I guess our Comet's actually doing a hell of a lot more work than I thought he would. I mean, we still have to take out this clownfish. It might kill off our Autumn, but I doubt it. Oh, but these 2 aren't doing any damage, like, at all. He still does a lot, though. Now, we can actually do level 45 and 44 map fights now, so that's pretty good. And we got an awful lot of food and stuff out of that. I'm still gonna hire a dragon to do this fight, but I'm gonna... Oh, we have a berry dragon. But I'm gonna hire one that's about the same level as them. Since we don't necessarily need to be a higher level, we just need to not die. Which is a lot easier said than done sometimes. And using energy would not be very good against these 3. Now, one thing that I do miss out on is the fact that nobody else that plays this game really shows any of the fights they do. Or if they do, they only show it for like 2 minutes. It's like, what are you doing? Why don't you just do some fights? I have to force myself to do it every so often, because otherwise I'd never have any food. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being rude, but... why does no one else ever do any fights? It's weird. Then again, I do know that a lot of people that play this game don't even bother with fights anymore. I didn't for quite a while, but then I went back to it. Because I remember there was that time where I was like, yeah, I'm kind of sick of this. But then, I don't know. I just kind of got over that. I don't know what it is about this game, but it just keeps dragging me back in every so often. The story, on the other hand, is something I have not paid any attention to in forever. So God knows what's happening with all that now. And this fight should be really, really easy. Level 41s. Look at that, we can one-shot him now. One-shotting level 41s is actually amazing in comparison to what I thought we were doing. Literally, just being 4 levels higher is enough. That's crazy. But apparently they're all missing a team anyway, so it doesn't really make much difference. And 383,000 is still nowhere near the millions that the level 70s do, so... that's a shame. Twilight Lagoon. And then we got quite a few more fights that we could do here, but what's our actual quest for today? sandbar is the one that we'd want to be doing. What I can do is, why not do 3 of the dungeon fights for today? I mean, there's no reason for us not to, really, is there? We might as well weaken them. But I mean, we only get 3 energy per dragon per day. But we might as well do the first 3 then, because that'll get us some dungeon points and all that fun stuff, you know? Because I didn't even think about that before. Like, why don't you just do 3 dungeon fights a day? Because I haven't touched the dungeon since I got really lucky with that holy dragon. And is it still the Christmas dragons that are available as a prize? I don't think so, actually. That's probably something I should check when we're done with this. When we're done with this one fight. I mean, the main problem with the dungeon fights is they take goddamn ages. And I wish we could actually do all of the fights every day. I mean, I could spend the gems on doing it, but is it really worth it? I'm not sure about that. And these level 38, 38, 41. So this should be done soon enough. We got Dragon Fury up. They're using their metal attack to try and defend themselves. Which, I am sorry, but I don't think that'll work. Oh god, that did a lot though. There we go. That is how you wreck a dungeon. We get 23 of these each time, it's not too bad. Yeah, we got a chance to win the zombie dragon, which means it's actually gone back to the default dragons. Plus 8 hour VIP bonus. This gives you double, doesn't it? Yeah. But we don't have many points, we only have 2,200. And we'd need to be building up like 20,000 worth. So you can imagine we've still got a long way to go. These 3 are all level 38s as well. I mean, if you do pay for the gems on the 3 dragons, then there's like no chance that you're gonna lose any of the fights, since it works out on the average of your team's levels. But might as well wreck this guy. Get destroyed. Then we got another wave full of Rust and Ironcast dragons. I think these are a little bit higher. What is it with me and just saying things wrong today? You got your Stone Shield up, have you? Oh, that's a little bit sucky. But we've got Dragon Fury. So this fight should be over now. I mean, the bottom 2 have like no HP anyway. So, there you go. I'll tell you what, I don't know why, but I am just in the mood for mushroom. Like mushroom stalks. I don't know why, I just really want some mushrooms. What is this fight? This is like Diamond League 2 right now. And these dragons are such a low level. And I think we could actually use a plant on the seed and take him out, and so end up killing the tornado as well. Yeah, which means that the comet can take out whatever the hell he wants in the next wave. Now, these are all such a low level. Level 34, level 36. We don't even need to weaken these guys at this point. It's a little bit silly being able to do all this. Just being able to one-shot all the dungeon dragons, that feels pretty good. It really does. Well, let's work it out. 39 per revitalize. That would make it basically 120 gems per time, which I am not really in the mood to do. If I'm going to spend my gems, I'd pretty much rather be spending them on resetting the eggs, so that I don't miss out on like the Dragon of the Week or whatever. Or I'd rather use them on like multiplayer fights to actually have the chance to get the mech dragon, or the spruce, or whatever one it is when I do it. But it looks so weird having two of them there. You're freaking me out a little bit. We could watch some videos, get some free gems, whatever. But I said I would wait, but there you go. We'll do that quick, and we'll try again. And that is another orange dragon. God damn it! I'm sick of getting orange dragons. Oh, that sucks. But that'll do it for today. I know we didn't get any new dragons, and nothing really too interesting happened. But I mean, if you wanted to see some fights, or just kill about 20 minutes, then I guess today was your day. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next time with what I hope to be a more interesting episode. But until then, good luck, and I will see you then.